If you're looking to improve your baking skills but aren't sure where to start, you might want to start with the BāKIT box.
It's an all-inclusive baking kit, and co-founder Shelly Gupta is here in Studio 41 Kitchen to tell us how it works. I think this is genius. Thank you so much for joining us. I love baking, so tell us where you came up with the idea.
Sure, well, thank you for having me. And so BāKIT Box is a specialty baking kit, and it makes baking at home fun and easy and accessible for all levels. You know, when it comes to baking at home, there are a lot of challenges, and it starts off with, you know, looking up a recipe online. You know, imagine you're looking up something as simple as a chocolate chip cookie, and you get hundreds of opinions, right? On the different ratios, the different ingredients. It's super time consuming and extremely overwhelming. And then, you know, baking calls for many ingredients in small quantities, which is impossible to purchase at the grocery store. So you end up with a lot of food waste, a lot of money wasted, and then you have to find storage in your kitchen. So it's just a lot of time, again, time and money. And lastly, we found that in traditional baking, there's really little access to cultural and diverse bakes. So we wanted to put those three things together and create BāKIT Box. So we offer our customers a changing selection of recipes on a monthly basis. So there's always something new and exciting. And you receive a very detailed recipe card, as you can see here, which entails, you know, all the details that's in your kit, as well as all the steps. So you cannot screw it up. There's pictures along the way. Exactly. Exactly. And so it makes it really, really easy to do at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so I brought some stuff to show you today.
All right, so that's what the box would look like.
Yes, so this is what the box looks like, and your kit, as you can see, it's all pre-measured. Okay. So you have a no mess, no waste way as well to bake at home.
That's great.
So you get all your items pre-measured out. This is our mini empanadas with berry jam. It is absolutely delicious.
So these have all been tested.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay.
We work with food engineers and recipe developers, and we personally test as well.
Okay.
All right. And so you're making the empanadas right now too for us, right?
Yes, I'm going to demonstrate kind of how it works.
Okay.
And it's super simple. So this recipe is also, it's very simple and it's very delicious. So you really start off simply with the butter. Again, it's all pre-measured as well, so you don't need to be measuring,
you don't have to do
measuring cups. You don't really need a lot of dishes, just a mixing bowl.
Okay.
And your cream cheese.
Oh, I love it.
Yep, you just dump it out. And your flour, and again, it's pre-measured out. And you just dump that flour in there.
This is good for people who have like studio apartments and can't keep a lot of stuff in there.
Absolutely,
and they want to actually just whip something up real quick.
Yeah, so you just mix that up and it'll start to form a dough, which I'll just show you the final product for here. So you get a dough, it's really, really nice. So this is the fun part. You get to turn the dough into the empanadas. So you break it off into smaller pieces. This recipe gets you about 20 to 24.
Okay.
So, you know, if you wanted to make more or less, you could do that. But you really just roll up smaller pieces into a round, and you flatten it out into like a pancake-like shape.
Like playing Play-Doh.
Yeah, exactly. And this is really fun for kids as well, you know, like it's such a great activity to do at home.
So this was you said it was born out of a situation where you had frustration of your own, but this is not your primary source of income, I should say. This is not your first career.
No, it's actually not. So both my co-founder and I, we met at business school.
Oh, wow.
So we were both in, you know, different careers in the corporate sector. I was in strategy and tech. She was in tech and travel. And, you know, we were experimenting a lot in the kitchen last year and, you know, kind of decided that there is a problem to solve. So we decided to go into business together.
Engineers solving problems. There you go.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, so you rolled it out and you flattened it out.
Yeah, so once you have your rolled out dough, you take a little bit of the jam, again, which we provide, and it's all pre-measured, and you put that right in the middle. And then you get to close the empanada and kind of secure it closed.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, it's super fun. So you just roll that over, and you take a little bit of the water to secure the edge of the dough. And then you take a fork and you secure it and you make the little shapes along the edge as well.
Were you a baker before you started doing this?
I wasn't, actually. I love to bake. I bake at home a lot with my family. But I wasn't, you know, I'm not, you know, trained
expert
by
at
any
all.
means, haven't taken any culinary. My co-founder has taken some culinary, but we do work with food engineers, as I mentioned, and pastry
Well, no,
chefs.
I was just saying because you just did that with such ease.
And
I'm just
pretty.
thinking, yeah, it's so
it looks
pretty.
pretty.
It looks nice. It's not like a mess around. So,
Right.
you know, people are going to wonder, well, she probably had some training in this, and you're saying
Just
no.
a lot of practice.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of practice.
All right, sweet. So,
but the kits are made for people that aren't avid bakers, truly.
Yeah.
So it is very simple. And once you have all your empanadas on your baking sheet, you bake it. And it's
so
very simple.
Talk about some of the things that people will get in a BāKIT box. I know you say it changes.
Yes.
But so currently you have what, cupcakes and bagels?
Yeah, absolutely. So here are some of our other recipes as well. We have our chocolate cupcakes with a buttercream frosting. Really, really delicious. We have our New York style everything bagels.
Awesome, yeah.
Absolutely delicious. Such a great morning treat. And we have a new recipe here as well. These are our cobweb brownies, new for the Halloween season.
Yeah, that's cute.
And it's a really fun one too because you have this marshmallow on top that you get to kind of stretch out and place on top. So great activity for the kids.
What about so I have a kid with food allergies.
Yes.
So, you have to be careful about where things are sourced from. So can you have kits that for people that have certain food restrictions?
Absolutely, absolutely. We are actually just starting to experiment with some gluten-free.
Oh, wait. Okay,
And
great.
we're already nut-free as well. So we definitely can accommodate. Most of our recipes here are gluten, but we are working on some gluten-free recipes.
All right, so we got some sweet, we got some
Yes.
savory. A great idea, all in a nice little BāKIT box. How much would a box like that cost someone?
Yeah, so each kit is about $25.
Okay.
And it comes with serving size about 8 to 10. So there's a lot of food in there.
That is. And then you don't feel so
Yeah.
bad as if it doesn't go well or somebody
Yeah.
doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Then you, like you said, you don't have all this leftover stuff
Exactly.
that
Is it a-
always goes bad in the pantry.
Is it a subscription service kind of a thing?
Yes, we actually just launched our subscription, so you can get one. You can get it monthly or bi-monthly, and we change our recipes every month. We have seasonal and holiday recipes as well, so there's always something new to choose from.
All right. Super cute. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And best of luck to you. Just started this in February. Doing great.
Yeah.
All right. All that information, how to reach out to them, is on your screen. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and their website.